2 cinematography breakdowns in a row. I'm 2 videos into this now, and I've almost broke my record for how many videos I've uploaded to YouTube. I think I've maybe recorded probably like 50 videos, but I'm too much of a head case to like figure it out and actually post them. But I like these ones. These ones are fun. Let's break it down. This is a frame from a music video that I just shot about a year ago. Now that I think about it, it's been quite a long time. The artist is Bishop for his new song that's about to release, and I'm really stoked on how this kind of all came out. The first thing I'm going to say about this image is that the haze is an issue. Way too much haze. Haze is one of those things that sounds really cool on paper and you want to do it and it looks really great when you get it right. But when you have to do take after take after take after take after take, you're bound to get the haze wrong. And that's exactly what happened in this. So yeah, way too much haze. But let's talk about what we did lighting wise, because actually is not terribly involved, but there's some stuff going on. So first things first, we are into the L of the room here. We're looking down at this couch. He's going to be sitting here on the couch performing the song. And we actually start on the door. I don't know if this actually made it into the cut, but we shot this because we kind of wanted to reveal him sitting there. But yeah, we start on this door. By the way, while I'm showing you this, we shot this on my Blackmagic Ursa G2 4.6K with Atlas Anamorphic lenses. And then as far as filtration goes, because you can tell there's a lot of halation going on, we had the Tokina pearlescent half in the matte box. So that coupled with the haze, I think maybe was a little too much going on. But nonetheless, I think it was still a lot of fun to shoot, and it looked really good, and still looks good, right? So anyway, so we get into here, and okay, so we have outside of this window right here, there is a aperture 300D with the spotlight mount on it, and it is shooting straight down this way, and you can kind of see in the haze what that's doing. There's another take I have somewhere that I don't have here in front of me, that you see more of this chair, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, and then right next to that 300D, that's right through this window, right behind this pillar, kind of shooting through this window, is a 600D. Just with like with one of the cones on it, not a big one, not one of the big cones, but like one of the smaller ones. I think the one that it comes with actually. But yeah, it is shooting through this side here and sort of through here too. It's kind of aimed right at this pillar, so we're getting some beams of light through this side of the window and this side of the window. Once the camera kind of pulls around to look more at the fireplace over here, you can actually see it on the wall. And see kind of some of those rays that are coming through. So yeah, so those 2 lights are out there, providing us all of this in here. Mind you, it's also broad daylight, so we are getting a lot of sun coming through the windows, all this stuff. But like this edge, some of this, like all of this obviously is all from that 300D coming through this way. And then that 600 is kind of giving us some more coming back this way. And then I don't know. No, we didn't do any room tone in here. We just let the sun do its thing. But then we also have this is like a bookcase or like a entertainment center or something. Right here, this little black line or dark line here. Right next to this is a 4x4 foam bounce. Just trying to return some of this ambient sunlight and some of the fixtures kind of coming back towards him to kind of expose him some more. The problem is that the haze was not doing us any favors. Actually, it was really hurting us, to be perfectly honest. I'm glad we used it because in a lot of shots it worked, but then in this shot it didn't quite do exactly what I wanted it to do. So anyway, so we go from this shot that reveals him, and then we're going to punch in closer to our close-up shot. Now, this shot I'm actually very proud of, and this kind of will give you some more ideas of where that lighting is. We have two suns in these shots. Now, thankfully, the sun was sort of in this area, so it didn't look too weird, and I don't think you would really notice too much if you're watching this in its music video form, but when we're dissecting it like this, it's pretty obvious to tell. So I really loved the anamorphic flare we had going. I probably would have shot, these were the standard edition anamorphic, Atlas anamorphics, and so that's the blue streak, the blue flare. I sort of wish that we used the silver edition, which are the kind of more neutral tone, amber tone flares. We had a tight budget on this one, so I wasn't able. Some giant motorcycle just went by. Maybe it's a Lamborghini. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, this shot is great. I love this shot a lot. This is where you can see that 4x4 card that's right here in his glasses. That's something I actually just noticed just this second. I did not see that before, so that's cool. But yeah, so we have our 300 back here with the spotlight. You can see it. It's in frame. It's giving us these big streaks here. And then our 600D is like right around here-ish, and it's also kind of coming in, giving us some of this edge. And then all of this in here, all of his skin tone and on his back and things, that's all just straight sun, straight ambient sun. And this is our, golly, I keep doing that. And then this edge here is our 300, which as he moves around, and we're also orbiting him a little bit. We have a Dana Dolly. Which I'll probably grab some BTS somewhere. But yeah, look at that. That's probably exactly what I wanted to try to achieve, this look. I think it turned out great. Lots of flares, lots of haze. This is an example of where haze kind of worked. It was giving us the streaks that we wanted. It's not too crazy. There's a lot of haze in there, but it's not like overwhelming. It doesn't look out of place, whereas in the wide shot you can just see it's big and clumpy, and it doesn't exactly, oops, not those, this big grouping of, or like collection of haze there, and all these waves, so you can just see it. It's just in the room, and then on this shot, you can't really tell what's going on, so I think it works a little bit better, a little bit more even. But yeah, this was it. This is a breakdown of these couple of shots. I had a lot of fun with this. I'm probably break down a few more of the setups. We had probably 4 or 5 setups in total for this music video, and each one of them was a little bit different. And yeah, it all turned out really great, and I can't wait for this thing to kind of to be released and get out into the world, so I can start posting about it. Which I guess I'm kind of doing now with this. Sort of. Anyway, if you like what you saw, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, all that stuff, Bye.